Hey, Instagram, via the internet. It's me, T, from the Patterson Sacred Train to Tibet. I thought I had a different opening today, just because I don't know if this is going to come through because I'm on Bluetooth. I got my headphones, so I'm just figuring if it don't work, it don't work. I just got to erase it, whatever it is. Anyway, this is a Grand Rising report. Now, what happened? You say, well, what happened to the Grand Rising report, brother? Is this different than any other kind of report? Oh, yes, it is. Hey, of course, it's a Grand Rising. It's going to happen pretty soon. Just let me know. Anyway, what happens to Grand Rising report? Happens every morning. Of course, here in Tamanadu, this is the way it is. I wake up before blue light, but I start my workout, my day in blue light, and then I figure out every Monday. See, every Monday I come. Monday's the day that I was born. So every Monday I come down to the sea. Check that out. I come down to the sea. Why? Because I can. Because the guest house is like but 10 minutes away. So I just walk down to Oroville Beach. We're in Oroville, India, or Tamanadu State of India. And I just come here and every Monday and watch the sunrise. Like a whole bunch of other people. So that's what it is, right? But since it's the Grand Rising report, I got a report. Usually with a report, then I basically tell you what happened in the last 24 hours or so. Also is important because it might be longer. Anyway, so I was at a really good, there's a seasonal festival that happened. I don't want to say seasonal festival because there's 4 seasons, but they say 3. They only have 3 festivals a year anyway. It was like a music thing. I posted a little bit of the music thing, but I bought some stuff. It's a festival. I wanted to support. And there was this witch there. She's a witch. She calls herself a witch. Well, what am I to do? I'm not going to call her a witch. I'm not going to call her what she doesn't want to be called. That's her thing, right? I guess this is more in touch with nature than a whole bunch of others. Anyway, and so she was doing tarot readings. So I said, oh, I ain't had a tarot reading. Oh, I said this to myself before. So I ain't had a tarot reading in a long time. I mean, I don't know how many years it was. It's been like at least 4 or 5, no more than that. Maybe 6 years. This time I was at where was it? I think it was, it was Grahamstown. It was, Marcana. When it was still Grahamstown. Anyway, Marcana, the National Arts Festival. There was a tarot reading, so I had a tarot reading there. But, me with tarot readings, I'm going like, yeah. I just to support her, but I had a good conversation with, they were selling coffee, black coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I support, again, I'm not a festival, I want to support. So that's what I did. Anyway, by the way, if anybody, like I'm testing my Bluetooth. It just comes through the Bluetooth. It's coming through loud and clear. So if you happen to be listening, just tell me, give me a thumbs up or give me a wave, and you know what's going on. Anyway, that's it. But here's the thing. I realized with tarot cards, because I don't say she was new to it, but she was new to it. But she had cat decks. Oh, I like cats. I really like them. She had a cat deck, right? And I told her, well, I'm not really interested in the past. I'm a nowist, So now, in the future is what everybody wants to do. But I'm not into it. But, so I did it. This is what we did. More cards, but what's interesting, what I realized, maybe I'm paying more attention now to these kind of things, but she really, these folks, they sort of listen, and then they sort of give you back whatever it is. But basically, you're talking to yourself. I was thinking somebody else, later that day, this cat, Shay, which was a whole other thing, who I know from Malcolm, he's very helpful. He's an actor, and I was walking back to the festival. It was dark. I was walking back to the festival, and I was always just passing through with the dogs. I'm not really into the dogs. So I just walking, and he scoots on up. He scoots it up to the scooter. And, hey, you want to ride? Yeah, sure. So he gives me a ride past the dog. Interesting enough, there was like 2 girls walking with the dogs, and they would stop. And so they were saying, well, go. And so we sort of escorted, past the dogs. So these dogs, they can bark territorial or whatever. And then they're in packs, so it's kind of dicey. I always carried my stick, but I didn't have my stick last night. So anyway, I ended up taking it to places like a Pangea, and I, bought food, snack. Snackers are always starving, I figured, But we had a good conversation. But he was talking about mental health and stuff like that. And I realized that when I was growing up, now what would happen is, basically, I grew up Catholic. Now you had to go to confession every Sunday. Every Saturday you go to confession because you got to be ready for Sunday to take the whole Eucharist, get a pure soul. And the convention really was that, say you go to confession at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Well, now you confess your sins and you was absolved from your sins, the prophet. He said, go, do a couple of Hail Marys, do Our Father, whatever, basically the cross, and don't sin no more. He don't really say don't sin no more, but they basically say don't sin no more before you take the Eucharist, right? So basically, it's a Saturday, so you're not supposed to be going out Saturday night sinning, I suppose, right? And so, but what's interesting is that with a confession, you confess and you're releasing stuff. So what happens really is that it's a mental health thing. It's a cheap psychiatrist. What does a psychiatrist do but sit down and listen to you, whine and complaining and then, agree with you or not agree with you? But the father. I don't know, you look at mothers there now. They got mothers who are fathers. If you're a woman priest in your Catholic church and you take confession, never mind, I won't get to that. The point is this. So it's a good mental health thing because you have somebody to talk to every week. It's I won't say cheap phone, but because you don't pay no money for your confession. I mean, you go to church the next day, you might put some baskets and stuff like that. But they didn't have baskets back then; they had plates with baskets. Anyway, so it got me to really thinking because when I was doing the Tower thing, I was basically reading myself, if I can say it that way. But the cards were coming up, they were all significant to me. My numbers were there, 3s and 5s came up. And everything. It was just really, really a good experience, to put it that way. So I thank her for that. And I had good conversation. I had a couple of interviews, good conversation, bought something. It was really, really good time. That's all I wanted to tell you. I hope this comes through. So I'm going to check it now. If it didn't come through, I got to go post again. We'll see what happens. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.